Welcome to your daily 49ers update. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Here is what's happening. Day one of padded practice for the 49ers was a success, and not just because nobody got injured, also because two of the three linemen the 49ers drafted stood out immediately. Mykel Williams had several impressive plays in practice, including blowing up Trent Williams at one point, and CJ West dominated in one-on-one drills against pretty much anybody that lined up across from him. Just listen to Robert Saleh talk about the rookies.
Mykel is he's going to be a hell of a football player, and Nick Martin's doing a really nice job. Upton's doing a nice job. There's some young guys. CJ West is doing a really nice job. They're all the way across the board. Siegel, he's getting his legs underneath them. Alfred Collins, they didn't get any OTA reps, so they're coming along. But it's a promising group. It's exciting to work with those guys. They're sponges. Every day is something new.
Obviously, that's all good. And some of those reviews from Saleh were better than others. But, we can be happy about that, even though later in the press conference, Saleh himself said, be very careful about rookies because they can be very deceiving.
And sometimes we give rookies a leash, right? You get so enamored by all these really cool plays, but there's 5 plays where I'm bald because of them. but no, they're always exciting to work with.
All of that is fair, and I think we all understand we got to take it one day at a time. But there's an old saying in golf, you can't win the tournament on Thursday, but you can lose the tournament on Thursday, right? And it's very encouraging that the second the 49ers put on the pads and started doing real football, as George Kittle called it, 2 guys that they're going to depend on immediately flashed right out of the gate. We can all be happy about that on July 29th. Now, apparently, we're not the only ones that are happy. Kyle Juszczyk is happy to see the rookies out there, too, but for a different reason.
Just as a vet, sometimes it's kind of fun to show the young guys what it's really like out there, because I'm sure they all have an idea and a vision of what it's like to be playing with professionals. And I think until you do it, you don't totally know. And so sometimes it's fun to show those guys what it's like.
A couple other practice headlines. Ricky Pearsall continues to look good coming back from that hamstring injury. He connected on several deep crossers with Brock Purdy. On the defensive side of the ball, Upton Stout and Jacob Robinson, 2 rookie defensive backs, continue to make plays. Both had several impressive pass breakups yesterday. And D. Winters may have an early lead on the linebacker spot next to Fred Warner. He was all over the field, breaking up passes, taking down Isaac Guerrero. Maybe, just maybe, we're finally starting to see the D Winters we hoped we would see before this point, quite frankly. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Tuesday, me, quite frankly. I started a new thing for our YouTube channel members. I want to do more writing because I really miss it. It's in the community section on the YouTube channel. It's just my thoughts. This specific thing I wrote yesterday is 3 things the Niners have to be better at this year if they're going to improve on their 6-11 record. If you want to become a YouTube channel member, it's less than $3 a month. I'm really trying to come up with good rewards for anyone that wants to support us because we appreciate it so much, and I don't want you to think I'm just taking your money for nothing. So please go and check it out. I promise you, you will like what you see. One thing to watch continues to be Steph Sanchez. She did another full training camp report for us, breaking down yesterday's practice, That is up on the YouTube channel as well. She is the best in the business. There's a lot of things going around in training camp. You don't know who to trust. You can trust Steph Sanchez. One thing you may have missed, tragic news yesterday as a 27-year-old man went to the NFL league offices at 345 Park Avenue in New York and killed 4 people before committing suicide. He carried a note in his pocket that mentioned CTE, according to New York City Mayor Eric Adams, and he was specifically targeting the league offices before getting off on the wrong floor. An NFL employee was also seriously injured in the shooting. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Enjoy your Tuesday. Hug your people, everyone. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera.